Hey guys, Jace here. I'm kind of perturbed at YouTube right now. I tried to live stream with a subject matter regarding traditional air rifles, not firearms. So while I was 8 minutes into my live stream, they took it down because they thought these pellet rifles were firearms. I guess you can't live stream while holding a firearm. So, but anyway, let's just get into it. Again, today I wanted to talk about traditional looking pellet guns. This one's a Crossman. Oh man, the name. Oh, Crossman Model 99 from the 1960s, I believe. Oh, man, the dates are escaping me. I know this one was made, I think, from 1965 to 1975. But anyway, just like the Crossman 600 pistol, it's got the same inline magazine that holds about 10 pellets. I think I got 12 pellets in this one a time or two, and it has the same shuttle. I'll cock it. Of course, it's an old-timey lever action. I'll cock it, and you see the see that little shuttle. That's what comes up to the inline magazine and grabs the pellet. No CO2 in it. Yeah, this one's a CO2. But yeah, this is modeled after the Savage 99, I believe. This is a spur of the moment video. I should have wrote all my facts down. But this one leaks out. This is a very traditional looking gun. Iron sights. Put that back on the table. All right. Let me back this camera up a little bit. Oops. All right. The next one I want to talk about is the let me scratch everything the heck. More or less traditional looking. Of course, we have a wood stock, old-timey brake barrel, spring piston. This is the Beaman RS9. Of course, I've had this one, man, I think since 2009. I haven't loved it much. It's full of rust on the piston area. It had a fiber optic sight. Oops. My orientation is right there on the barrel. But due to abuse and lack of care, the poor thing fell off. I still have my rear sights. This thing's very accurate. I think I'm getting around 700 feet per second with Crossman 14.3s. It's the only pellet I use nowadays, the Crossman 14.3s. 14.3 grain, because they're so accurate and they just fit in everything. The only gun I'm not using the Crossman 14.3s in is my Sumatra 2500. You want to talk traditional, baby. The South Koreans really packed a lot of traditional features into this one. Of course, the wood butt stock, the Western style lever action, old-timey hunting scene. I like that hunting scene. That dog right there reminds me of the German Shorthair I used to have growing up, hunting pheasants. Of course, this is a duck scene, but that's okay. It's so beautiful. 6-shot rotary mag. And you, old Western style 6-shooter right there. Wooden foregrip with the schnabel. Pretty cool. This one is loud. I shoot JSB 34 grainers in this one. I always have it on low. The power wheel, the power on this, blah, 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 I can't talk today. The power wheel on this rifle is, adjustable with the power wheel, of course. Very, very accurate gun. Eventually I want to try to use the Crossman pellets, 14.3 grainers in this gun, but I don't know. if it'll still be loud, because when I shoot the Crossman 34, the JSB 34 grainers in this, I'm getting around just under 900 feet per second. I think I'm getting 888 feet per second on low with this. So the Crossman 14.3s are just under half the weight of the JSB 34 grainers. I'm sure even on low, this will be pushing them supersonic, and even with the silencer, I'm sure it'll crack. So I'll have to make a video on that. Oh, what's my? Let me get another traditional rifle here. All right, my least favorite of these traditional looking air rifles that I have, pellet air rifles, not firearms, YouTube, is the let's see, the Beaman QB Chief. Oh, let me turn that around. The Beaman QB Chief. The first time I had this is a single shot bolt action breech right there. Not a bad looking little gun. It's light too. It's got fiber optic sights front and back. First time I was shooting this air rifle, I just had it sitting outside, and it started leaking day one. The other thing I don't like about it is that this barrel band, you can literally move. Maybe not now. I must have tightened it up. But anyway, it is an accurate gun. It is loud. Real simple, real cheap. A good way. I think I paid 120 bucks for this one a couple years ago from Pyramid Air. Not a bad looking gun. My favorite, well, the Sumatra 2500 is my favorite, but my second favorite, and a very accurate gun, is my 20-year-old Arms S410. Very traditional looking. Has a schnabel, 10-shot rotary magazine, bolt action, very traditional. Loopholed scope with the, I got a Allen strap on here. Very comfortable, very accurate. I can get, again, I'm shooting JSB 14.3 grainers, pellets in this pellet rifle. And I can hit a dime at 20 yards with it. I can hit a dime at 20 yards with the Sumatra 2500 also. Let's see here. I want to try this rifle for ratting eventually because it's so accurate. I've been using the Blitz for ratting and I've had some success. But if I ever do get another rifle, I've been thinking about getting the JTS Auda standard because I love that biathlon bolt on the side. This one, I have a problem with double loading because I don't pull it back far enough, and it'll shoot. I'll get two pellets in the barrel, which is very annoying. So, yep, my next traditional air rifle may be that JTS Auda. I think it's running about 320 bucks. But this one I've been hunting for a while. It's a 20-plus-year-old traditional air rifle that's more along the lines of the of this Arms S410. It's called the FX Tarantula. I think it's made in Sweden. But anyway, very hard to get. The schnabel on it, this end on the foregrip, the curved end is called a schnabel. So it has the FX Tarantula is a very handsome gun. It's an 8-shot gun, and it has a bolt like this Arms S410, but it's very hard to come by, very rare. Of course, you can get it in Britain. I go on, I think it's called the RWS Rapier in Britain, because I'm on Gun Trader all the time looking at pellet rifles. I did find a FX Tarantula in Texas. I think it was Austin, Texas, at on a website called Alamo Airguns, and it was going for $800 for a 20-year-old plus gun. I offered like 4. Of course, they wouldn't take it, naturally, because it's an FX. So I think the lowest the guy would go was 700. Gonna have to get back on par with him and do some wheeling and dealing. So I tried to live chat. I wanted to do a show and tell live chat and just talk about traditional looking pellet rifles, but I got kicked off because, again, you can't show a picture of yourself on a live chat holding a firearm when these are not firearms. I know they look like firearms, but they're air guns, pellet rifles, cousins to BB guns, even though some of these are higher end. So I'm going to leave you there. Let's see here. If you guys have any traditional looking air guns that you would like to mention, please leave them in the chat. If you'd like to send me a picture of your gun, maybe I'll take those pictures if I have enough and put them in a video. So I hope to be putting out more content. Got to grow this channel. Thank you to everybody who is still subscribed. My next video will be a pesting video with the Hots and Blitz and the 45 round magazine. I have to work on my aim. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.